going on, everybody? Welcome back. And today we are at Six Flags over Texas. Man, it's great to be back here. 2 months, no parks. 2 months, no roller coasters. 2 months, no anything. Just working and sleeping, spending a little time with the kid. We took the kid to the zoo yesterday. Had a lot of fun, but we are back here finally. I felt like we needed to take a trip here to kind of just take a breather, relax, have a little bit of fun before going back to work. We've been working a lot, you know, getting ready for Disney World up in September, so it's always good to just take a step back, take a breather, and enjoy yourself for a little bit. So that's what we're doing here today. If you're new to the channel and you like what you see, hit the subscribe button, turn on notifications to get notified when I upload videos, which we're going to be getting a lot of today. If you want to help support the channel even more, hit the thumbs up. First ride of the day was Batman. I drove 3 hours to ride Freeze, and lo and behold, this sucker is closed. So big freaking bummer, but you know, we're gonna make the best of it. So we're gonna ride Batman twice, one for Freeze and one for me. So that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna try to get some updated POVs and a whole bunch of stuff we're gonna be doing today. So without any further ado, let's go ahead and head over here to Batman. Two months, no rides. Batman first ride. A little disappointing because there was no 0 to 70 launch at the beginning. But last time I put my hands up, because man, I hurt my bad shoulder. But still a lot of fun though. Really smooth, a lot of fun. Still dizzy coming off for about the first 25 seconds. But no clue what we're gonna do next. Probably Giant, who knows? They're working on Freeze, so maybe it'll be up by the end of the day. If it does, then we'll praise the Six Flags gods. But we're gonna sit here and get some clips for TikTok and for the video, and we'll find out what's next when it happens. One of the favorites, Shockwave. I'm gonna spend a little bit of time over here getting video while I try to think what my stomach wants, because smelling all this food just makes me really, really hungry. So we're gonna ride Shockwave until they kick us off, and then find something. Maybe a French fried Oreo cookie or something. Hell, I don't know. I gotta eat something though. Alright, we just got off Shockwave. During the mid-course break, we smelt burning plastic. So if there are any enthusiasts watching the video, let me know in the comments what that smell is. I do believe they did replace the pads on the trains. So anybody that knows anything about roller coasters knows when you go through the trim brakes, the little clamps, kind of like with the brakes, kind of slams down on it, and sometimes it can give a burning smell to it. So I'm thinking that's what it was. If not, then Shockwave's got a problem, which I seriously doubt it, because it would throw a fault and the ride wouldn't go. So, but overall it was a great ride. Really enjoyed the airtime. That's the first time I've actually gotten airtime in 2 months. It's still great. I think it's due for a paint job. So Six Flags, if you're watching, yeah, I said something about Freeze. Now we just got to get Batman and Shockwave to get the paint job. We'll be good to go. So we've been praying about Freeze coming open. No clue if it's going to, but it might. It is Six Flags and there is like nobody here. So, but I'm gonna go eat, and then we're gonna do Giant because why the hell not? There's nobody here. So let's head over there. All right, so just got done eating lunch at JB's. I got the throw in the pit, that big old sandwich, man. I looked at that thing and I was like, man, I need a bigger mouth, because there's no way I'm fitting that thing in there. I ended up taking the sandwich apart and eating the smoked sausage out of it, and then I could finally get it in my mouth. But hell, I didn't even finish all of it, but I ate everything else though. But we're gonna go get a couple of skips, and then we're gonna hit up Justice League, and then probably Giant at some point, and then we're gonna go around and get some POVs. Look, Bugs is here, and looks like some people that are looking like they're dressed to audition for the Cowgirls cheerleading. I wonder if they know football season's over. Oh well. Alright, so meeting with Bugs Bunny complete. We got the other two skips for an extra giant and a runaway mountain run, which actually the waterfall over there is actually not running. So big freaking bummer there, but I think it has a lot to do with the time of year it is, because there's, if you can see around the park, there is a lot of renovations going on to the park. So, and there's really not a whole lot of people here. There's people here, but not a whole lot. It would appear that Six Flags has went backwards and started working more on quality rather than quantity, which I think overall is a really good thing, but I think in the short term wise, it's a really, really bad thing. We'll just have to wait until like spring break to see how things play out that way, because the single day tickets are like $35, which really isn't bad. It's about half of what they were prior, but it's just the season passes, if you're not a member, that is really, really, really high, and the benefits really aren't worth it. So it's kind of just up in the air. You know, whatever your preferences are, let me know in the comments down below. What do you guys think? You think quantity is better or quality is better? I think doing a little bit of both probably make the park a lot better. Not just leaning towards one or the other, but kind of blending in both of the two. So right now we're gonna make our way over to Justice League before I get copyrighted. Even now, the queue line for Justice League is completely insane, which is why we use Flash Pass for it. Why not? I'm not waiting in this queue line. What I look like. It was still fun though. It was still really great. I can say that some of the screens are going a little glitchy, and sometimes it's like, I think the next to last screen was like really, really hard to see. It's like really dark. Like I was like, okay, maybe I'll take the glasses off, I can see, but it's a 4D screen, so without the glasses, all you see is a bunch of blurry stuff. So, but it was still fun though. Still had a lot of fun. We're gonna make our way over to Runaway now. All right, we just got off Runaway. Love that ride. Yeti's turned off, but they have some really cool Magic Kingdom star projections on top of the ceiling. But it's definitely a lot darker than it was before. So still really cool though. Still a great ride. Still a lot of fun. But we're gonna make our way over to Giant. I'm actually gonna spend a little bit of time over here getting some footage. And I don't know if we're gonna ride it twice or we're gonna ride it once and wait and come back later. I don't know. But I definitely want to spend some time over here. I know I definitely need to go to Shockwave to get an updated video guide POV over there. And I probably need to go into Gotham and get some stuff there for Batman and Catwoman. We've got a lot to do, so we're gonna head over here to Giant, have a good old time. Man, I'm hoping my food doesn't come up, because it tasted good going down, but man, I definitely don't want to taste that shit coming up. Look at the new attraction for 2022, the Spelunker Caves. Look at that. Pretty cool. Not bad. No matter how strong your stomach is, man, walking through here to Texas Giant, and man, you smelling this water. Oh man, if you ever run low on drinking water, this should not be your first guide to paradise. Oh, there's even a couple of basketballs in here, so if you kids want some extra basketballs, be my guest, dive right in for them. Alright, we just got off Giant, and I got some footage from it, but I didn't realize that my phone will get 4K resolution 60 FPS until about 30 seconds ago. So when we ride it again later, we're gonna get a full POV of Giant, so that'll be really cool. Right now we're gonna make our way over to Shockwave so we can get a POV of it. I'm probably gonna start using my phone for that, because I get the same quality on my GoPro that I get on my phone. So it's all just different. But we're gonna make our way over to Shockwave. Why did everyone decide to ride Shockwave all of a sudden? It's like every person in the park said, hey, let's go here. Oh well, I'm not going to be waiting in line. I am simply here gathering footage for an off-ride POV. So, oh well. So, I got footage for Shockwave, Superman Tower of Power, and Catwoman Whip. I really wanted to ride Shockwave again, but the line was so insatiably long. Like, even with the flash pass, by the time I got done shooting footage from the ride, I still wouldn't have been able to get on the ride, which I was there for a good 20-30 minutes getting footage. It's just so hard and so long with, okay, that did not sound right. That's what she said. Anyway, they're running one train. So I'm heading over here to Batman to get footage for it. And guess what? They're also running one train. So it's gonna take a little bit. I kind of wanted to see Reverend Butter since this is kind of the last weekend he's here. So I'm hoping to get a video out of that. So I'm hoping this is about 45 minutes away. So I should be able to get a good video of Batman during that time. If not, then I've seriously got to step up my skills a little bit. Because that's a little much, man. But man, we're having a blast here today. I'm having so much fun. I'm so relieved and I'm just relaxed. I'm having a great time. Even though the fact that, you know, certain people aren't here with me, I'm loving it more. I'm liking being able to do me again. So it's great. Feels great. It's great to be back here. Great to be back on the grind. So let's go over here. Let's get some footage, and then we're gonna watch Reverend Butter, and then go to the Giant. Hopefully, I'm praying that Freeze opens up before we leave. If not, I'm just gonna cry. So let me get this right. You fire the park president for whatever personal reasons that you have, and then you promote another park president whose location is unknown, and then you run one train because the park's starting to fill up, just like I said it was. And then you've got some of the major attractions have only one train. You've got the Batman ride with the line going all the way to the entrance of to the beginning of the entrance, but you're still only running one train. Doesn't really make sense to me, but yeah, what the hell do I know, right? I can't hold it in any longer, I'm telling you right now. I'm walking up here to Batman to get in a good position to get, you know, some really good footage. And I see this man and this woman get off the ride. Anyway, as they're getting off the ride, the man, big stocky guy, this guy starts freaking out. And as he's walking down the ramp, he's got his hands gripped tight, like a death grip on his woman here. And she's just sitting there trying so hard not to laugh. And I'm sitting there and I'm trying so hard not to laugh. So I just do the whole bite my tongue thing and walk on by, right? But as soon as they walk away, I just die laughing because it's just so hilarious to see people do that. He was like frozen in fear. But it's Batman. It's not even a scary ride. Has anybody ever encountered something like this or seen anything like this at the parks? If you do, tell me your story down in the comments below, because I always need a good laugh. All right, sweet. So we got the Batman footage done. So that's everything in Gotham. Now the only thing we have left is maybe some stuff over there in Spain. Pandemonium, Giant. Probably gonna just grab my jacket and head over there to Pandemonium, because I'm kind of running short on time. I don't have but a couple more hours here. Then I got to start heading back home. So we're gonna go grab Pandemonium. And by that time, Reverend Butter should be done. And then we're gonna just make our way over to Giant. So a lot of good stuff. I already reserved Pandemonium, so that way I can ride it. So yeah, let's head over to Pandemonium. Let's see what kind of trouble we can find on the way there. All right, Pandemonium. Fun, great, really short, a little bit shorter than I remember it being, but still overall really, really fun ride. As always, not much there to that. Had a couple of kids, it was like, does anybody ever scream on this ride? I'm like, yeah, people who are scared, but that's few and far in between. Who gets scared on Pandemonium? Unless you're Christopher, but he doesn't count. Okay, maybe that kid. He definitely counts. Hey, look, it's Wiley Coyote. Check it out. I almost said all the Disney characters are out, but I meant to say all the Looney Tune characters are almost out. We're gonna go up front and see what else we can get. I'm here to cash in my photo, so that way I can actually have it. Hopefully it'll be like another characters or something, so that way we can get some more solo pictures, kind of just keep the grind going, you know what I mean? But after this, we're gonna head over to New Texas Giant. So, last time I was here, all of this was still here. Now, it's not. Now you scan right there at the entrance and then you just walk on in. Maybe they're making room for a new ride. It's kind of unlikely. All right, so we just got off Giant for me for the third time, him for the second. Hey. The pictures are still down. Apparently they were up, but now they're down again. So the only ride that offers a photo with it is, so if you want to get a photo, you gotta jump into the nasty water here by Giant and get some of the photographers to take your picture while you're doing it. You'll probably come out looking like the Loch Ness Monster or something, because there's just so much seaweed and stuff down there. It's pretty nasty. So we're gonna go grab a snack, and I might grab something bigger because I'm probably gonna call it here in a little bit, because I still gotta drive home, and I drove up here today. So I drove 3 hours here, being here all day, and then I gotta turn around and drive 3 hours back. So good times. What the hell is that? Anyway, let's go find some food. All right, man. We rode. Freeze did not open before we got ready to leave. I know, big freaking bummer, but we still had a great time. A lot of good things going on here. Some other things, kind of the things that are really not working out here, they're kind of like in progress type of things. Like there's multiple different projects going on here to make the park better, so I think that's still a good thing. I'm not sure if that's stuff that Ron had left over before he left, or if that's stuff that Six Flags is stepping up and doing. But either way, the park actually looks really great. Looks really nice, very, very clean. Some of the operations were a little meh, you know, but given the fact that they really didn't know that the park was going to be this packed, there was a couple of rides that were running one train, but aside from that, operations were really great. Everybody was really nice and friendly, so it was great. I had a great time. It was definitely different being here without a significant other and a kid being here, so it's definitely a different. Gonna have to make adjustments to it, but it was great. We had a great time. We won't be back here until spring break, where I do believe we're doing like all 3 parks during that time in 2 days. So one of the days we'll do 2 parks one day. Haven't done it in a while, so it'd be something cool. We got a bunch of off-ride POVs done today, really good. So we'll get those edited and everything put up probably sometime the next week or so. Yeah, man, I had a great time. It was great getting back out here and making a video. Thank you guys so much for watching, and we will see you guys in the next one. Peace.